Thank you for visiting this channel and for joining me in reading the Bible. With the help of the ultimate simplified Bible map, we can follow a clear guide that leads us to a deeper understanding of the Bible, especially about God and Jesus. As shown in the map, the first major section is the Old Testament. The Old Testament is divided into four main categories: the Pentateuch, the historical books, poetry and wisdom books, and prophetic books. Let's begin with the first category. The Pentateuch, and the Pentateuch consists of the first five books of the Bible, traditionally attributed to Moses. And first, it's a Genesis. Secondly, the Exodus. Third is the Leviticus, and the Numbers is the fourth, and the fifth one is the Deuteronomy. Now, let's take a closer look at the book of Genesis. In Genesis, we learn about the beginnings of the world, of humanity, and of the God's covenant with his people. The main character is God, our almighty creator. The traditional author of Genesis is Moses. We will explore the main themes, key events, and context of the book. Let's break down the chapters of Genesis. Chapters 1 to 2, the creation of the world and the first human beings. Chapter 3, the fall of humanity and the introduction of original sin. Which chapter 4 to 5, the early generations after Adam and Eve. Chapter 6 to 9, the flood and the story of Noah's Ark. Chapters 10 to 11, the Tower of Babel and the dispersion of nations. And chapters 12 to 50, the story of the patriarchs, Abraham, Isaac, Jacob, and Joseph. We will now begin our reading with Genesis 1, the creation of the world, and till the Genesis 2, the creation of man and the Garden of Eden. Genesis 1, the beginning. In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. Now the earth was formless and empty. Darkness was over the surface of the deep, and the Spirit of God was hovering over the waters. And God said, "Let there be a light," and there was light. God saw the light was good, and he separated the light from the darkness. God called the light day, and the darkness called night. And there was evening, and there was morning the first day. And God said, "Let there be a vault between the waters to separate water from water." So God made the vault and separated the water under the vault from the water above it. And it was so. God called the vault sky. And there was evening, and there was morning the second day. And God said, "Let the water under the sky be gathered to one place, and let dry ground appear." And it was so. God called the dry ground land, and the gathered waters he called seas. And God saw that it was good. Then God said, "Let the land produce vegetation, seed-bearing plants and trees on the land that bear fruit with seed in it, according to their various kinds." And it was so. The land produced vegetation, plants bearing seeds according to their kinds, and trees bearing fruit with seed in it, according to their kinds. And God saw that it was good. And there was evening, and there was morning the third day. And God said, "Let there be lights in the vault of the sky to separate the day from the night, and let them serve as signs to mark sacred times, and days and years, and let them be lights in the vault of the sky, to give light on the earth. And it was so. God made two great lights, the greater light to govern the day, and the lesser light to govern the night. He also made the stars. God set them in the vault of the sky to give light on the earth, to govern the day and the night, and to separate light from darkness. God saw it was good, and there was evening, there was morning, and the fourth day. And God said, let the water teem with living creatures, and let birds fly above the earth across the vault of the sky. So God created the great creatures of the sea and every living thing with which the water teems and that moves about in it, according to their kinds, and every winged bird according to its kind. And the God saw that it was good. God blessed them and said, be fruitful and increase in number and fill the water in the seas, and let the birds increase on earth. And there was evening and there was morning, the fifth day. And God said, let the land produce living creatures according to their kinds, the livestock, the creatures that move along the ground, and the wild animals, each according to its kind. And it was so. God made the wild animals according to their kinds, the livestock according to their kinds, and all the creatures that move along the ground according to their kinds. And God saw that it was good. Then God said, let us make mankind in our image, in our likeness, so that they may rule over the fish in the sea and the birds in the sky, over the livestock and all the wild animals, and over all the creatures that move along the ground. So God created mankind in his own image. In the image of God, he created them. Male and female, he created them. God blessed them and said to them, be fruitful and increase in number. Fill the earth and subdue it. Rule over the fish in the sea and the birds in the sky, and over every living creature that moves on the ground. Then God said, I give you every seed-bearing plant on the face of the whole earth, and every tree that has fruit with its seed in it, they will be yours for food. And to all the beasts of the earth, and all the birds in the sky, and all the creatures that move along the ground, everything that has the breath of life in it, I give every plant for food. And it was so. God saw all he had made, and it was very good. And there was evening, and there was morning, and the sixth day. Genesis 2. Thus the heavens and the earth were completed in all their vast array. By the seventh day, God had finished the work he had been doing. So on the seventh day, he rested from all his work. Then God blessed the seventh day and made it holy, because on it he rested from all his work, all the work for of creating he had done. Adam and Eve. This is the account of the heavens and the earth when they were created. When the Lord God made the earth and the heavens, now no shrub had yet appeared on the earth, and no plant had yet sprung up, for the Lord God had not sent rain on the earth, and there was no one to work on the ground. But streams came up from the earth and watered the whole surface of the ground. Then the Lord God formed a man and from the dust of the ground and breathed into his nostrils the breath of life, and the man became a living being. Now the Lord God had planted a garden in the east, in Eden, and there he put the man he had formed. The Lord God made all kinds of trees grow out of the ground, trees that were pleasing to the eye of the and good for food. In the middle of the garden were the tree of life and the tree of knowledge of good and evil. If you enjoy reading Bible with me, don't forget to hit the subscribe button so you can join me again in the next chapter.